What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video of FTT_football talk. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about the match predictions, the predicted lineups and the outcome, and what is needed in the Manchester City versus Real Madrid game. And let's start, of course, with Real Madrid. But before I get to it, let's talk about Lucas Vazquez. As we all know, Lucas Vazquez is injured against Man City. I don't know if I'm gonna like the decision. I'm not wishing anything bad on him, but if he played, it would just create more problems for Real Madrid. All right. So I don't hate Lucas Vazquez. He's a legend. I respect him. But please, with all due respect, you know how he has played. I don't hold any grudges against him. Just so you know. All right, let's start with the lineups. Right back, we have Federico Valverde. Of course, Federico Valverde. Center back, I'm going to go with Raul Asensio and Aurelien Tchouameni. Left back, I'm going to go with Fran Garcia since Mendy is not going to play and I don't want Mendy to play. And as in the midfield, I'm going to go with Modric, Bellingham, and I'm going to go with Camavinga or Dani Ceballos, depending on if Camavinga is fit to play. Otherwise, I'm going to start with Dani Ceballos. And then in the striker area, right wing, let's put Rodrigo as a right wing, Vinicius Jr. as left wing, and Kylian Mbappe as a striker. And that's the predicted lineups for Real Madrid I'm going to go with. And the thing is for Man City is that they have a lot of threats, all right? They have one specific threat, and I'm worried about is Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is a threat, and I think Doku is a threat. And let's say if Lucas Vazquez played against Man City and Doku actually made those runs, I think Doku would open a gap against Real Madrid, and it would position Erling past the ball. And if Erling Haaland would position himself in the right direction, he would get the ball and he would score the goal. And Erling Haaland, 9 out of 10 times, he's always in the right position. So he would score. And that would create problems. But now that Lucas Vazquez is not playing, I'm actually relieved. I don't think Man City will be making those runs and they won't be as dangerous in that area. But let's see how Federico Valverde does. But he's good at defending, so I'm not worried. I've seen how he plays. So that would actually give Real Madrid a better chance of defending there. And one main factor I'm worried about is actually Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva is also good, but he hasn't been in that form. But Kevin De Bruyne still has that it factor that he could get those important goals to Haaland or he could get the balls to Doku. So Kevin De Bruyne is a man to actually take a look at and actually defend against. Savinho, he's also good, but I don't know about Savinho. I think he's more like a bottle job, bro. He doesn't take his chances. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest about Savinho. I'm not that worried about him. All right. And then we have our main man, Erling Haaland, the Norwegian Viking. That guy is always dangerous. The only thing I'm worried about is that Erling Haaland could actually score his first goal against Real Madrid. Erling Haaland has never scored a goal against Real Madrid while playing for Man City, if you guys don't know that. Yep, it's shocking. He has played in the last 4 games against them since he was there. In the treble season, he didn't score, and last season he didn't score. The difference was he had a man named Antonio Rudiger who pocketed him during those games. But this season is different. He has Raul Asensio and he has another defender named Tchouameni, and those people are not experienced. Sorry. They are not experienced in the center back. So I don't know if they are actually going to do the right thing. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. So they might actually make mistakes, which could lead to Erling Haaland actually scoring a goal. So I don't know how that is going to look. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch how that game ends. But the most important things right now is that to keep an eye on Kevin De Bruyne, keep an eye on Doku, make sure that they don't get those passes to Erling Haaland, even Savinho. Just block, and then just get a quick counter-attack. And then when it comes to attacking for Real Madrid, just pass the ball to Rodrigo. If you see Rodrigo free in any area, just pass the ball to Rodrigo. Just please pass the ball to Rodrigo. 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 All right? If you pass the ball to Rodrigo and Rodrigo finds Kylian Mbappe, that's game over. The rest is history. Real Madrid will win this game with a landslide if you get the ball to Rodrigo in the right way. Because Rodrigo, just take a look at him. This man scored in both legs against Man City last season, in the Bernabeu and in the Etihad, and also he scored against them in 2022. So this man has a history of scoring goals against Man City, and I'm sure that he will score against Man City in this game too. And my prediction for this game is going to be 2-0 to Real Madrid. Rodrigo 1, and I think I'm going to give 1 to Kylian Mbappe since they have been informed. So I think it's going to end 2-0 to Real Madrid. That's my final match prediction for this game. And it's going to be a very, very exciting game. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. And it's going to be a must watch. And I'm really, really looking forward to that game, because that game is going to be a very, very interesting game, especially with Man City, who has been in a terrible form. Let's just take a look at their last 4 games in the UCL. They played against Club Brugge. They were 1-0 down. They were struggling. They still won the game. The game before, they had a game against PSG. They were 2-0 up and they bottled a 2-0 lead, and they lost the game by 4-2. The game before, they faced against Juventus. They lost 2-0. And the game before, they had 3-3 against Feyenoord in their home in the Etihad, and they had a 3-0 lead and they bottled it to 3-3. And the one before, they lost 4-1 to Sporting. So Man City's track record in the UCL is terrible, terrible, terrible. And Real Madrid, as a big club, they need to capitalize on this, and they need to take an advantage of Man City's games and how they have been in these last games, and actually use it to their advantage and win that game. And I'm really, really confident, based on how Real Madrid played against Atletico Madrid 2 days ago. I think they could pull this off and beat Man City away. So that's what I think, because if they don't, it's going to be a really, really embarrassing night for Real Madrid at the Etihad. But I think Real Madrid will win this game by 2-0. And please let me know your match predictions in the comment section. And of course, if you're interested in my content, make sure to notify whenever I upload a brand new video, and make sure to subscribe to FTT_football talk, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye, Hala Madrid, and make sure to watch tomorrow's game, because it's gonna get really, really good and exciting. Hala Madrid, Yana Damas.